Governments come and go, bureaucrats stay. The IAS, the haloed Indian Administrative Service, has long been an object of awe and ridicule in India. They've been called the silent workers of India. They've also been called the roadblocks in India's growth. Middle-class Indians aspire for their jobs and also complain about the lack of their accountability. Now, all of this is back in focus with some reports quoting the Prime Minister of India. He has long been talking about reform in bureaucracy, and at a review meeting last month, he reportedly had some stern words for India's top bureaucrats. Let me say at the very outset that we cannot confirm this quote from the Prime Minister. We are reporting what has been published elsewhere in some leading dailies. The Prime Minister is said to have told these bureaucrats that they spoiled his first 5 years in office and he won't let them do the same in his second tenure. These are strong words indeed, if he did say them. Remember, Indian bureaucrats, or babus as they're called, are often accused of protecting self-interest rather than fulfilling administrative duties. To be fair to them, they have to deliver under different political dispensations, and I'm wary of making sweeping statements. But I do want to look at some structural issues here, with the disclaimer that we mean no disrespect to any profession or performer. The IAS remains one of the most sought-after jobs in India. The importance of a bureaucrat is instilled in the post-independence cultural narrative of India. It's an achievement to be a collector because it's a stable, secure job with benefits. It's a powerful position. It's power that no politician can usurp. But these attractions have also become the bane of this profession. It is said that babus are resident, permanent opposition in India to every ruling party. They stay. If policy making is the domain of politicians, implementation is impossible without the bureaucrats. Prime Minister Modi puts a premium on performance, and he has been talking about reforms to fill these gaps. He has trusted top-performing bureaucrats and appointed some of them as union ministers. S. Jaishankar, R.K. Singh, Hardeep Singh Puri are notable examples. The government is looking at lateral entry, domain experts for civil services. Not a bad idea at all. But it's also looking at increasing the efficiency of India's bureaucracy. The charge is that our system is process-oriented rather than result-oriented. The focus should be on time-bound performance. And to address this, the government has decided to hold a common foundation course for all Group A services starting next year. Here, all the officers, including IAS officers, will learn several relevant skills together. Let's also look at the other side of the story. Bureaucrats have their own share of complaints, and valid ones. First, most of them do not serve long enough in a specific role to really make a change. It is true that more than 90% of civil servants in India work several decades, but there are frequent transfers, often at the whim of their political bosses. Under the Vajpayee government, the average posting was for only 382 days. That's less than 13 months, barely a year. Under Prime Minister Modi, this has gone up marginally, roughly 15 months. How can a bureaucrat review and improve his or her performance when they won't last in a role long enough? The second issue to be noted, every year only 100 candidates become IAS officers, 100, after competing in a race among 4 lakh candidates. So after getting the job, some of them tend to relax because the profession is held on such a high pedestal. Bureaucrats view the job as the destination rather than the beginning of their professional careers. Who can blame them? 100 from 4 lakh. There are 3.3 million government employees in India. 5,000 of them are IAS officers. If this section does not deliver, the entire system will be hit. Where are the metrics to check performance? Is the government doing enough to motivate them? Are the apt horses chosen for the right courses? Is the cadre updated? Can the top officers connect with juniors and people? Prime Minister Modi's stern message is richly warranted. The attempt is to convert this labyrinth that's bureaucracy into an optimally productive force. But for that, reforms must follow words. We'll be watching.